that you inhabit it. Girl, you jazz it. And I love you to the moon and back, baby girl, you jazz it.
Watching the Jazzy Mango Red Carpet Lounge. Make sure you sit back and relax, and we got a hot show for you today. So make sure you subscribe, and stay tuned.
Hey, this is Lady Dame. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media at Lady Dame Official. Even go to my website, IamLadyDame.com. And I'm chilling on the red carpet with my girl, Jazzy Mango.
I had to come up all them places. Got a problem, then just say so. Counting bands on my spaceship. Poppin', make it big, don't stop it. I'ma keep it going, if you coming, I'ma block it. Tunnel vision when I ride it, all I see is red. Killing shit, Freddy Krueger in the bed. Yeah, it's lit, torch, fire. I just need a zaddy, if you with it, you for hire. Dame if you're nasty, lady for the fancy. In my spaceship, let me show you what it can be. Can be. Got your nigga in the backseat of my Rari. Kips and trips, count bands in Versace. He wanna kill a pussy curve like Safari. God damn, you got lost in the sauce. Pussy so good, you won't go and raw. And we feel like you breaking the law. Pray to me like I'm your religion. Now we trapping out the bando.
Hey guys, this is your girl Jazzy Mango, and welcome to the Jazzy Mango Red Carpet Lounge. I'm sitting here chilling with my lady, Miss Lady Dame. How are you doing?
I'm good, Miss Jazzy.
Yes, you are just looking amazing. These colors are definitely giving me life.
Thank you.
Where'd you get your fashion sense from?
Oh my goodness, so I've been modeling, like before I became a rap artist, I always modeled. That was my thing. It was urban modeling, that's what we call it in the city. And, you know, growing the years, just growing up and being in different fashion shows, seeing different fashions and being inspired. That's just how it came about. Just made it my own.
So you see yourself doing like your own little fashion line later down the line?
I definitely see that. I've been in the works with like crop top lines. You know, I definitely, because I feel like I'm high in fashion.
Yes.
So I definitely think girls would love what I produce.
Definitely,
when the time
definitely.
comes.
And when you do this, I want to see these nylon colors
Oh,
that you
yeah.
got on today.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see these bright oranges and pinks and yellows because it really looks good.
Thank you.
So, you know, when did you decide, I want to be a rap artist? I want to be a female rap artist. Like, were you a poet first?
No, I never engaged into music. Like, I listened to music, you know, growing up, but I never was like, oh, I want to be a rapper.
Right.
It just kind of came about, like, being in my last relationship. You know how a lot of things come and derive from that.
Absolutely.
And so, like, the ex at the time was also an artist. And I was like, oh, I want to just see kind of what you can write for me and stuff. I was like, no, you write your own music.
Right.
So I was like listening to some instrumentals one day, and then I just wrote a random 16. It was kind of okay. And so I was like letting my friends listen to it, and they were like, you on to something. So from there, I just kept on going. But over time, I definitely found the passion to become a rap artist, just to kind of bridge the gap with female rappers and kind of introducing fashion to music and performing and entertaining.
So what would you say your style is as an artist?
Musically?
Yes.
Yes. So my style is kind of like a pop meets rap. I have a R&B flair in there. All my music is like very, not all, but most of it is like vulgar, but very real and experimental. Yeah. So I have a lot of experiments within the music. So everything I talk about is just real.
So do you get a little flack for being a little risque?
In a sense, yes.
Okay.
I had this one record called Down Low. I might talk about Down Low, man. And a lot of guys in the industry was kind of like, you're going to get a lot for this. And I was like, well, that's what being an artist is about. It's about talking about the taboo stuff, that things people don't want to talk about and really touch on. I touch on those topics.
So were you in a relationship and that is what came up? Because I, you know, from a personal experience, I've dated 2 guys that ended up being gay.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't know. I was younger at the time. I was probably like a teenager, and they're now gay, and one is doing very successful in the fashion industry.
Wow.
And I would have never seen that coming. So was this like a personal experience?
This one was not a personal experience. However, within the music industry, you hear a lot of things.
Yes.
You hear a lot about parties, the gay stuff, you know, a lot of stuff. And so I think with that, just from watching things, I'm like, I want to make a song about down low guys because it's prevalent in this world today.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, and it wasn't a bash to talk about gay guys. 'Cause
Absolutely.
all my team, a lot of the guys I hang with are
Absolutely.
gays. But it's about those down low guys who just like sneaking and geeking with girls and men.
Mhm.
So yeah, it definitely wasn't a personal experience. I just thought about what can be different, what is real,
Mm.
and it's real.
Absolutely. Now, what do you say your tactics are as far as like social media? Because I've checked out your following, and you have a pretty good following. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do to engage with your fans that make them want to go on your page and click?
Yeah.
Because it's very difficult to get following.
Yeah. I would definitely say the content that I put out, such as my visuals,
Mhm.
you know, posting a lot with my fashion and just like out my story.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and I think that's good for Instagram. Shout out to Instagram 'cause
Yeah.
they did that.
Yeah.
People really engage with you in your stories.
Yes.
You know how they have like polls,
Yes.
questions,
Yes.
and things like that. So I just kind of go back and kind of reinvent what I did over the past and kind of bring it into Instagram now.
Absolutely.
Like old videos, you know, things of that nature, just to kind of engage more and then see what kind of girls that talk to me. Like I did like a 30-day squat challenge.
Mhm, I've seen that.
And a lot of the girls were really engaging with me, and I want to engage more with my female core fans because I think that
Right.
is important. But I just think it's the content, you know, constantly posting and kind of engaging more with the people via DM
Mhm.
and your story.
Right. Now, I know, like, being in our industry that we're in, having your mental, you know, nourished is very important. How do you wind down? What do you do on your daily that's just like some time out from everything else where you can just reconnect with yourself?
Smoke a lot of marijuana. That's important. But no, this is definitely Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
I meditate. And my mom, she's a real spiritual woman, and she told me the power of meditation.
Mm.
And it's helpful. You know, you just kind of get in your zen and just kind of breathe. Take 30 seconds whenever you feel that pressure of the industry or just your personal life. I literally sit, separate myself, and I meditate. And I pray.
Mm. That's really, really good. I know for me, all of those things are things that I do also.
Really?
And I know that it took me a while to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, because I used to let just like every little thing get on my nerves. I wouldn't be a Cardi B and be on social media with
Yeah.
it, but I would hover it
Mm.
inside, and I would find myself very angry a lot. And
That's
so,
me too.
yeah, you
Yeah.
know, so like I'm really happy that I have started, you know, meditation and things like that, because we deal with a lot on a daily basis, like especially, you know, being women artists and in this industry where a lot of the times our work is undervalued.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that we do, we put out, we be doing it way better than the men.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, where's my credit? All I'm looking for is my credit, you know?
Absolutely, I agree. I definitely agree. That's how it be, you know. But meditation, get in that zen, get in your zone, relax, give the people the benefit of the doubt,
Absolutely.
and breathe.
Yes. Now, how do you feel the music scene works for you in the DC area?
I think in a sense it works for me just because as an artist I bring something a tad bit different from the normal female rap artist. But I definitely think my style is more away from DC.
Gotcha.
I'm influenced by DC's music because, you know, we have go-go.
Right.
That's our sound. But I'm more so influenced of like Cali sounds. I'm, you know,
That's what
party,
you're giving me.
yeah,
Yeah.
party rap, you know, real rap, you know, turn up music. So I think my influences is like states away,
States
you know,
away.
but I think I could be more universal that way.
Right.
Because it doesn't put me in a box as an artist, and it just helps me grow. Okay, if I can outgrow the city as far as my sound,
Right.
then I can take my talent elsewhere, and I think I can be successful.
So what are you working on right now?
Oh my goodness, I'm completing my first EP, which I'm so excited about, and it's so long overdue. But I'm working on that, a couple of visuals I got coming out in the next couple weeks, and I'm just really excited for everyone to see what I've been working so hard on.
Like, if you could tell a young girl that was inspiring to be you, something that you would do different, what would it be?
I would definitely say in the beginning, don't sign any contracts quite yet. You know, wait till you really know yourself as an artist, once you kind of identify more of your lane and what your platform is before you really, because there's a lot of people that see your talent off bucks and they're like, oh, okay, I want to reel her in.
Absolutely.
And you being a starving, hungry artist, you're just like, oh, you're jumping at those opportunities, but not every opportunity is a great one.
Right.
So I would definitely say be patient, you
Right.
know, with your vision and really identify who you are as an artist, and make sure you learn a lot of the business aspect.
Right,
of
I was
it.
just about to ask you how important. Now, what were some of your trials and errors that you figured out with the business? Were you signed? And
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A few times over the years, signed to different like local labels, entertainment labels, that were just kind of starting up umbrella labels
Okay.
and the majors.
Yeah.
And so with that, I was so excited just because I thought, you know, I'm just so close. But then you have to really get into the logistics of every contract.
Right.
And at the times, I wasn't really getting into that. I was just so excited.
Right.
So like I failed in the sense of maybe I could have been in a different position had not moved so fast.
Absolutely. Now, what can we look for in the near future from you? I
Oh
know
my
you got
goodness.
your EP out
Yeah,
coming, but-
yeah. Stay tuned for clothing, the visuals, more music, of course, traveling, and just really getting that brand out there. Got a couple of secrets, but I can't really get
You
into
can't
it right
release
now.
them yet. Well, you
Yeah.
gotta release them to us soon. So we'll
Of
be
course,
staying
you'll
tuned.
get it.
Well, we appreciate you coming to the Red
Thank you
Carpet
for having
Lounge.
me.
Your spirit has just been amazing.
Thank
And
you.
I wish you all the best in everything that you do.
Thank
Let
you.
everybody know where they can follow you.
Make sure you guys follow me at Lady Dame Official. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel at Lady Dame TV, and IamLadyDame.com to get all the updates.
Yes, guys, and you know this is your girl, Miss Jazzy Mango, and we are on the Jazzy Mango Red Carpet Lounge. Make sure to also follow me on Love Hurts on the Silk White YouTube channel as Miss Tiffany, starring in the hit show Love Hurts, y'all.
Goddamn, you got lost in the sauce. Pussy so good, you won't go and raw. And it feel like you breaking the law. Afraid of me like I'm your religion. Now we trapping out the bando. I had to come up all them places. Got a problem, then just say so. Counting bands in my spaceship. Poppin', make it big, don't stop it. I'ma keep it going, if you coming, I'ma block it. Tunnel vision when I ride it, all I see is red. Killing shit, Freddy Krueger in the bed. Yeah, it's lit, torch, fire. I just need a zaddy, if you with it, you for hire. Dame if you nasty, lady for the fancy. In my spaceship, let me show you what it can be. Can be. Got your nigga in the backseat of my Rari. Kips and trips, count bands and Versace. He wanna kill a pussy curve like Safari.